She wore silk. She carried silence. She was worth $80 million, but to them, she was just some old Asian lady until the maid spoke, and what she said turned the entire hotel upside down. She arrived like the first breeze before a typhoon. Not rushed, not loud, just intentional. A black town car pulled up to the Lancaster Grand Hotel, a 5-star colonial-style luxury palace on Manhattan's East Side. The bellboy moved slowly, confused. No luggage. Just one elegant woman. Her kimono hand-stitched silk from Kyoto shimmered with faint blue cranes. Her jet-black hair was in a traditional bun. No designer sunglasses, no flashy jewelry, just presence. Quiet, regal. She bowed, graceful. "Konbanwa," she said softly. "Yayaku ga arimasu. Takahashi desu." The concierge blinked. I'm sorry. Do you have a reservation?" She nodded once, not smiling. Aye. And that was the start of everything going wrong. Her room was ready. Penthouse. Suite. $3,200 per night. But the attitude of the staff? It told another story. She was handed her key without eye contact. No porter escorted her. No chilled welcome drink. No warm towel like they offered the other guests that morning. In the staff lounge, someone whispered, "Did you see her outfit? What is that? Cosplay? Maybe she doesn't speak English. Probably some rich lady from a cruise ship. Don't bother. She's weird." But behind that kimono was a woman who spoke 6 languages, had a degree from Waseda, and owned shares in half the tech firms in Tokyo. Still. She said nothing, observed everything. And her silence? It terrified them. She dined in the hotel's fine restaurant. Alone. She pointed at the menu, ordered with precise gestures. The waiter served her last. The wine list was never offered. She wasn't greeted like the other guests at the spa. They handed her paperwork in English and spoke louder as if volume would make up for the language barrier. Even the manager avoided her. They smiled politely but didn't ask questions. She was a ghost in designer silk, but there was one pair of eyes who saw her. From the shadows of the corridor, dusting shelves and pushing her cart. Lila watched. Lila Williams had been working at the Lancaster Grand for 4 years. A black woman in her early 30s with tired knees and quick eyes. She was the invisible help. Clean the suites. Don't get in the way. Don't speak unless spoken to. But Lila was more than just a maid. She was fluent in Japanese *, not conversational. Fluent. Her obsession with Japanese culture began in high school. While others watched sitcoms, she watched Studio Ghibli and NHK. She spent 2 years saving for online language lessons. No one at the hotel knew * to them. She was just Lila the maid. But when she saw how everyone treated the quiet guests, something stirred in her. A quiet anger *. It happened on a Thursday. Takahashi stood in the hallway, frowning gently. The laundry service had returned the wrong silk wrap. She tried to explain to the housekeeper on duty. The woman just shook her head, saying loudly, "I don't understand you." Takahashi bowed slightly, lips pressed together. She turned to walk away. But then Lila stepped forward. "Sumai Mason. Takahashi-sama. Watashi nai hanashai kudasai." "Excuse me, Miss Takahashi. Please speak to me." Silence. Everyone froze. Takahashi turned around, and for the first time in 3 days she smiled. A full, warm smile that melted the cold around her. The conversation was short. Elegant, respectful. Takahashi explained the mix-up. Lila resolved it within minutes. But what happened next no one saw coming. That night, Takahashi requested that Lila be her attendant for the remainder of the stay. The manager refused. "That's not how we assign staff here." Takahashi didn't argue. She picked up her phone, sent one email. Just one. Within 48 hours, the CEO of the entire hotel chain arrived in person. He bowed deeply to Takahashi in the lobby, apologized on behalf of the staff, and asked for a private meeting. Turns out, Takahashi wasn't just rich, she was a potential partner. Her company was planning to invest $70 million into a hospitality AI system. Lancaster Graham was a top candidate. But now, that future was in jeopardy. Dr. Takahashi had logged every slight, every dismissal, every raised eyebrow, everyone except Lila. Past Dot then came the letter, on embossed parchment, sealed in red wax. Dear Lancaster Graham, based on my recent stay, I have made a final decision. I will proceed with our partnership on one condition: promote Ms. Lila Williams to guest experience. Manager. Effective immediately. The room fell silent. A maid? Manager? They laughed, then gasped, then obeyed Dot because within 3 days the funding arrived. Lila now walks the same hall's heels, clicking softly like Takahashi once did. She carries an iPad instead of a feather duster. Guests greet her by name, and in her drawer, she keeps a single gift of blue silk handkerchief embroidered with cranes and kanji. A gift from Takahashi asterisk. It reads, "Kindness is the language understood by hearts everywhere." The world saw a maid and a foreigner. But what it missed was the power of empathy hidden in silence and the bravery of a woman who spoke up not just in Japanese, but in humanity. Now, if you really like this story, then subscribe, because next time the silent one just might change everything.